What's up, everybody? Hope you're good. Hope you're doing well. My name is Mary Bidan, and this channel is all about living our dream life, guys. This is where we help you to reach your goals and dreams in a very easy way without going it in a hard way, guys. This is where I help you to reach those goals. Yeah, okay, this channel, I have noticed that in my channel it's like I'm focusing mostly in young generation. Yeah, because it's like I'm giving you my life experience, and as you know, I'm not that much old. Still, I'm not that young, so I still, at least I have my own life experience, and that's what I'm trying to share with you guys. Yeah, another thing, maybe I can come across with something, and I go and maybe and do research, then we come here and I share with you guys, so that we I want us to look the life with another angle, like not the usual, because in life you can continue making the same mistake in life, so you have life circles and you find you are not going anywhere, or even if you are going somewhere, you will reach your goals in a very hard way, guys. So that's why I decided to start this channel where we can learn how to reach our own goals. No, as I told you earlier in my first video, everyone in this world has a dream. If you don't have a dream, you are not living, guys. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new, you are most welcome, and consider subscribing. If you are not new, welcome back, and for those who have not yet subscribed, kindly consider doing it, guys. So in today's video, I want us to learn about something which is happening in our country and in our lives, very in a very high rate, and people, they still maybe consider it like normal, but it's not normal. So without further ado, let's start our today's topic, which is early marriages and how it can affect or ruin someone's life, guys. Yeah, so how can early marriage can affect someone's life? So I know, and this video, I think it's very specific to ladies or girls, because the most one who are affected in young marriages, or yeah, early marriages, that is, they are the one who are most affected. Because if you can compare a girl and a boy, or a male or a female, in this connection of getting married in an early age, the girls are most affected, because I think it's because of the mostly because of the produced kids. And once you have that child, you will raise them until you die. Those are your kids, no matter what. So if you started becoming a mother when you are 15, and maybe in this world you have 70 years to live, or 80 years, you raise that person until that time. So you will, even yeah, and don't say that the baby, yes, they will grow, but even now, I know, even my parents, like my mother used to call me, how are you doing, they still, this your child. You will raise that person until you are not in this world. So that's why I would like us to see how it's so effective to young girls. Okay, let's maybe see, for example, maybe you get married in 19, or maybe from 15 to, okay, the most targeted here is maybe from 15 and to 23 to 24 there. So that's why, because in early 20s, that's where most of early late from 19s to early 20s, that's why most of girls are misled. They misuse their life without knowing. You try getting married, you try this and that. So the first thing that is most affected in your life when you get married, when you are with that very tender age, is independency. Your independency. You can't be independent when you marry someone at that age. Why? Because you never be independent even before. You are used to be raised. You are used to be raised. Unalelewa, and you have never become so independent to know what do I need in life, what am I supposed to do in life, the career, the business, or whatever. You just come from your mother's home to the man's home, expecting that the man will treat you like how your father or your mother will treat you, and maybe you'll still have the pleasure because now you are married and you have that love connection, which most of girls, they find it's affect them in a way that they couldn't even imagine. Because all I know, not even men in general, even everyone, like someone who is very independent. When you go there, you don't have job, you don't have anything, you just sit there like a house, you become like a house girl. Let me use that word or that title. You become a house help. Because why? You cannot go and work, you just there do the house work, yeah, and now you expect the man to come and feed you. And this man will go out there working, they start meeting with the independent ladies, they go out together, maybe even some ladies, they support them, they go and buy coffee themselves. So they find, oh, so the one is there is like a house help. Now the man is like your boss, you do whatever they ask you to do, because you don't have a power to talk about anything, you just sell or sold your independence. And that's how you find you are most manipulated, being tortured mentally and physically, because you don't have any say in this connection. And the marriage is where you are supposed to be. This party and this party you meet, bring your ideas, by ideas, your ideas, we just form something which is strong, something solid. But when you find someone is just only one person who is working and you are just sitting there, they can't just take you serious, by the way. So yeah, and still you cannot make the decision of your own. You can't make your own decisions. Why? You are under someone's life. You cannot make your own decision in life, because wow, you are married. This man can tell you, I don't want to see you in going somewhere, and you can't, because when you come back you will be beaten. The life will be tough. You don't know, you can't, and this person will see you like somewhere you don't have life or you don't have future, because the first thing, maybe you drop out from school. No, you are like, how are you going to begin your own life? But if you are someone you are grown up, you have your own career, you have your own business, this man will respect you. They'll say, oh, now this is a woman, this is a lady, this is someone who is independent. Even if I torture him, she can go, even she cannot wait to be tortured or manipulated. She have a life, she studied, she have her own goals in life. So you see the difference? Yeah, so no one can come and just torture you, because you have your own future. You build your future. You are mature enough to decide what you want in life. But here you cannot you cannot make any kind of decision in your life, because you're living under someone's life. You've been controlled. So early marriage is not something that we are supposed to support. And I talk to girls, because I can see most of girls are they don't care about it. Like nowadays, I see even girls in high school, they drop school, you find a baby with a baby. You see? And this is something I'm telling out of my own experience. I got my baby when I was in early 20s, and it wasn't easy, guys. My baby was crying, and I cried too, because I don't have experience. I don't know what to do. I try to breastfeed. I can remember my kid was used to sleep early in the morning, like 6 a.m. The whole night she cry. I try all I can, but she cannot. But the whole day she is the time she finds the time to sleep. In the daytime I can't sleep. This is the time now I got time, because she sleep. I can wash her clothes, cooking. I didn't have a house help, by the way. I think I will come with another video about my life, because I told you in my first video I'll bring a story of my life, and I want to do it as episodes. Every stage of life I give you the experience that I got. So I can remember I think my daughter was in 1 week or 10 days. I cried. In the midnight, I'm just holding my kid like this. She's breastfeeding. She cannot sleep. She is looking me at like this. She can't find a sleep. And I find this very, 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 very painful. Even I remember I asked God, I asked you to give me blessing. Now what is this? You give me a crying baby. I didn't know that in the first 3 months that babies they do always cry like that. I didn't know because I was young. Yeah, so you find that you are a slave. You are not a wife. You don't enjoy life. You must be submissive. And you must become so submissive. And remember, in marriage you are not supposed to be that much submissive. Why? How can you be submissive to someone who you love, something that you need to enjoy? But you in this area now, in this video, when you at that early age, that you cannot be able to make your own decisions, you find that you are doing what you are being asked to do, and you can't ask any question because that's the situation in that moment. Another thing, you are not educated. You are not in 18 years, in 17 years, in 21, 22. You are not educated. Maybe you drop out from school, so you just ruin your whole life because you don't have career. You are not educated. You are just nobody. You are just nobody. You are just an element. You are just nobody. And you know how important to be educated. When you are in school, when you are most educated, you know your rights. You know how you don't know anything because you are not even mature. You are not even a full mature enough person. You still struggle in life. You see how effective it can be. Another thing is about your own career. You can't make your own decision of a career in someone else's house. You cannot. Okay, like me, I know I had this my calling, or I knew I am a singer, and that's something what was inside me. And I can remember when I was that, because I used my own experience in all my videos. I got my kid when I was in my early 20s, and the guy or the father couldn't allow me to say anything in that house. Even if when the visitor comes, he could just keep quiet and listen to others. And I would ask him, why are you not talking to me? When I talk, he keep quiet. When the visitor, even if we are my relatives, he can talk, he can laugh, because he see me like a useless person. He just see me like a useless person. And because he see me, my values, I don't have any value, because we are not, maybe I can remember that I told him that one day I know I will go to the studio and I'll make my own songs. And he started abusing me. Which kind of nonsense is that? Instead of thinking how we can start our own business and whatever, you're just thinking about careers. What's that? What's that singing? So I can remember it was very painful, and I start crying. Nothing else you can offer. Just you will always cry because you're a baby. You don't know what to do, and when you cry, you always crying. You just pissed everyone off. So the life is that tough, guys. If you don't get yourself mature and grow well, the life will always be difficult. So it's better you should avoid and just go study, and usome, be educative, have life goals, those career. Another thing, in that age you don't know what is your calling, because there is career and calling. And I didn't know in that age. I knew that I will sing. I knew that I wanted to be a journalist, or somewhere I wanted. That's what today. What I'm doing today is what I knew I would do. I want to be in life, but maybe I didn't wait to the right time to come. Because the life didn't go there. Maybe you know, in the way that everyone would like to. But at least now I'm here. I'm telling you guys. I'm educating girls what to do in life. So you find I wanted to, and at that moment I won't know that I can just come here and talk to people. That's a calling. I didn't know that I have that calling in me, because the calling comes as you grow from age of 20, 25 to 30s. There, you can feel that. And that's why you see most of people, they sing when they are most of they are above 20s, 25, and so at least now when you get married, when maybe you are about 27, 30s, or 29 or 30s, at least at that time you have career, you are much educated, you are independent, you know how to hustle, you know how to pay your own house rent. So even if me hata sasa nasemanga, even if now I get my relationship kama naweza kuwa kwa relationship in high work, I can't mind because I know how to hustle. I know how to pay my own house rent. I don't fear anything. But when you come from your mother's house to another man's house and you don't have anything, you don't have career, you don't know how to survive all along, you'll be like this because you don't know where to go. You are young. You don't. It's like you don't have life of your own. And that's how hard it is. So what I would like to advise my youths, yeah, my fellow youths or young girls, especially those who are in high school. That's how from high school, that's where life begins to be hard. Hapo ndio wanadanganyiliwa sana. You find that a baby with a baby, a 15 years girl with a baby. I know there is a friend of mine that she's 25 and she have 4 kids and not twins. Hakuna twins. She have 4 kids with 3 baby daddies. Okay, she tells me that she is very young. And you can't just know that she have even a little kid. But she told me that I got pregnant when I was 16. I got married. I give birth to my 2 kids. Her firstborn is 12. I think is 10. And she have a 8-month kid still, because the life she's still going to do those. She didn't learn with her first time. She didn't know that men are the same. Let me use that term in this video, that men are the same. Why? Because she get married at 16. She gave birth to 2 kids, and the marriage did not work. The marriage did not work because she was young. She cannot handle a relationship. She can't handle a man. And now she starts now being independent. She met with another man and she thinks now this is it. This is where I'm supposed to be. She became pregnant. No, it still did not work because she didn't even give herself a time to know what is good. Now she is rushing to men to have life because she is not educated. She don't have career. She don't have business. She have 2 kids. They need to school. They need to eat. You understand? Now she think that when I give birth to this guy and to this guy to her, when I have a kid with this man, he will take care with me and the other kids, and that's a bad mentality. That many ladies, they find themselves in a very, very big mess and they ruin their whole life because they think because you give birth, you know the man will support. No, they won't. And first, when you still have another kid, you see now that's what you do. That's your life. That's what you do to your life. You don't care. You go and you're giving birth there before you go. No, she didn't learn with that one. The relationship still did not work, and she find now the other that man. Now she have an 8-month-old a kid, and still the guy is not supporting. Now she have 4 kids with 3 baby daddies, and still, because maybe she did have someone to tell her. She was very, very young, 16 years old. At least some of us, we were early 20s. At least now we are a bit grown. 16 years is very, very young. That person did not even complete high school life, education. She was very, very young. You see, now when you decided to marry at that, you ruin your whole life. Now that girl is 25. She's just hustling. She's just hustling. Her daughter is big. Now they are like sisters. She can't have a good job because she don't have any kind of certificate. She don't even have a no level certificate, any diploma or anything. No, life ni kuhustle. Her life ni kuhustle, man. So ebu niambie, just tell me, hadi wao watoto wake wakuwa wakubwa, those 4 kids will need school fees and she don't have any man. Just tell me which an angel man will come and support this lady with her own 4 kids and give her a good life. These kids, they need to dress up, and I just pity them because you can see her kids, they look hungry because she's struggling. Okay, ladies, kindly, if you're there, kindly, and you're watching this video, I'm begging, do not have a kid outside wedlock, because even sometimes they not even get married. He just starts dating in school, and a girl become pregnant when the boy continue with his studies, and he will finish his studies, and he will marry his dream woman, the woman of his dreams, and you are just there, and ana hata isema kona mtoto, and even if hata ukijileta useme you are a baby mama, it won't affect his relationship, because now he built something with the right person, an independent person, a lady who knows what she wants in life. Not like you didn't know what you want in life because you didn't shape your life. Oh my gosh, yeah. So girls, I'm begging you, just try hard to not to have a kid when you are yet 30 or early 20s, late 20s, guys. When you are late 20s, you know what you want in life. You know your mind is you are mature, you can make your own decisions. You cannot be controlled. You cannot be controlled by anyone. You can't be lying, obvious lies that I'll give you this. Oh, nizalie, nitakusaidia, nitakufanyia, nitakujengea. That bullshit. And when you become pregnant, the man feels like they own your world, because now you have his kid. You will be connected with him in your whole life. Okay, maybe you can be in a relationship and the relationship fade or die, but when you don't have a kid, you might forget with that person the whole life. But when you still have a kid of someone, the kid will keep reminding you that toxic relationship that you had. The kid will be a reminder, a memory of that bad relationship we had, because it didn't work. That's why you separated. But you see the kid, the product of that toxic relationship. You see, so the life will be like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Another challenge is that it's hard to find a man to marry you when you have a kid, because now you can have a kid. At least you go to you find with the men at your age that can marry you, but they find that you have a kid. And so many young men, they can't. No, you start dating married men, because they are the one who they understand your situation. They are still in the same situation. They are raising kids. They know how to raise kids. Some guys, they can't imagine that starting raising someone's kid, and he's young. Even maybe the family hierarchy. How can you just marry someone with kids? So it's possibly you are in a high position not to ever be married. Maybe when you are over that is there, when you still now build your life, and still you see rahisi hivyo until you become independent. Go back to school, learn, know what you want in life, be independent, work. At least now there you can find a man of your dream. And still when they find you have now that your kid is big, it's even shameful to get married at that point. So girls, what I'm gonna tell you, or advise you, not to never try to have a kid when you are not married, at umeenda na umetolewa mahari na everything. I know marriage don't work, but most marriages don't work, but soma na hiyo ya kwanza, and just now come out and shape your life. What do I really want in life? Okay, this one did not work. Now what should I do? Focus on career, focus on education. Hata unaweza jisomesha siku hizi. You can start a small business na jioni unaenda classes, because I know there are those maybe their parents couldn't be stable in a way, maybe to give you a good education. But these days you can just do adult classes in the evening, and you have your own certificates. We have seen most people, they are doing that, and they have good career right now. So girls, you're so beautiful, girls out there. Don't ruin your life because you think this is love, because a lot of guys, they don't want commitment. Guys, they don't like these men. They hate commitment. Be dependent, have your own life. You'll find the right guy for your own. Okay, at least when you're mature, you can handle a relationship. You can understand this man is not just crying every time. They can't even beat up you because you're just crying like a baby. You're a baby. But when you are like in that, it's hard to cry or obvious. You know what you want in life. You can just stand on your own and tell my, hey, what's up? This is not what I need. This is not what I deserve. I have a life, man. But when you are young, you still feel like you are in your mother's house. So guys, let's conclude this video there. I hope that it will help every one of you who are going to watch it. If you're a young mother, you can at least advise your kids not to marry in a very tender age. If you're a girl, at least now you learn what to do in your life. Yeah, so guys, if you're there, kindly consider sharing this video. Share so that many people can digest this message, can reach to many this young generation. Okay guys, so just consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much, nawapenda sana. See you on the next video.